Hey, Dan,
Hey.
I think we're live.
Oh, are you sure you hit the button?
I think so. It does say end broadcast at the top. Let us know if we're live, everyone. Yeah, StreamYard has like a different opening for like hitting go live. But let's get the intro going. So morning, everyone, and roll that intro, Dan.
Hey everyone, hurry up! The show's about to start!
Once again, I am
Dean,
Hans. I'm Franz,
Don.
and we are here to pop you up.
What's up? Yo. What's up? What's up? Boy, am I glad to see
What's up, everyone? Sorry about that. Oh, that is so classic. Is that 80s or 90s?
90s.
Was it 90s?
Yeah. Although early, if I remember right.
That was the telephone, right?
The
What
what?
was that ad for? Those guys calling each other.
I thought it was a beer. Wasn't it beer?
Was it beer?
It's what's in my head. That doesn't mean that it's right. But
Yeah.
I
Let us know when. Oh, it is. Yeah. Rick says Bud.
Bud. Yeah, it was Bud.
Maybe.
I think that's it. Yeah, you know, the beer companies have had a lot. I mean, you got like the
Remember Budman, the superhero guy?
The dog.
Buds
Remember
McKenzie?
those? Spuds. Yeah,
McKenzie.
God, I don't know. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, Spuds McKenzie. They pioneered like an entire style. You remember the guys that you'd have that really manly, gruff sounding guy, and then there'd be the guy in the background. They'd say something, and then he'd say something really light next to it, like he'd say, "For the guys that do manly stuff."
Yeah.
And, manly. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
And that was a beer too, wasn't it? I don't remember.
The horses.
What's that?
Clydesdale horses.
Something. I forgot. It's funny because I remember the commercials, but I don't remember what they were selling. But they did a good job.
I don't even drink beer. Do you drink beer?
On occasion.
On occasion. Yeah, I don't like. I've never. I mean, if I went out back in the day, it was Coors. I do believe not. Yeah, I don't. I get hangovers almost immediately when I drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It cost me too much money to get drunk off of beer, so yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'll do it every once in a while, but yeah, it just doesn't do it.
I'm a cheap date.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a lightweight, but it's just something about the beer. I mean, I could just sit there. I'd be full before I'd be buzzed.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll have.
We got a lot of people here this morning, man. Did you see all this?
I know. Why are we talking about beer?
I don't know. This is completely contradictory to our stream.
What not to do.
What not to do. That's what it is. We are lessoning you on, how not to start your 2023.
Yeah, and start your mornings.
Super awesome. Super John's here. Show. Yep. Duffman Dioramas, Left Coast Graphics, Rolando Gap, and Dandy snuck in there as well as G-Force, Thousandth Ghost. I think that's it so far. We got everybody covered.
Yep. I'm just trying to highlight, see if anybody's G-Force. Yeah. Chris is here, right? Is Chris here? Yeah.
Oh, Left Coast. Yeah, the frogs, man. You remember the frogs?
I do remember the frogs. Yeah.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy that there's that many iconic commercials that they go back to alcohol. What does that tell you?
Yeah. Welcome to the Bears.
Or is it just the ones that I remember because that's what they kept showing me?
Blue Sasquatch here. Morning.
Oh, hey, Blue.
So good morning, everyone. So
G-Force, thank you. I am on the mend. I think a couple more days and I'll be back to 100% or whatever percentage I was before.
Yeah, I was nervous yesterday. I started having like a runny nose and I wasn't feeling 100%.
I don't know about your area, but it's hitting us hard, man. I mean, we had, I don't know how many people we had out for work the week before Christmas. I want to say it's probably like 8, maybe. We came back.
It doesn't help either, I think, especially around this time of year when you're not really, and again, it's not about, staying 100% focused on eating and stuff like that. But once I start eating a little bit more, garbagey, I'll call it.
Of course.
I feel that I get sick easy. Not that I even really ever get sick that often, but I feel like I'm more, apt to get sick because I'm not eating as well.
I think your theory is sound, and I think we actually did a stream talking about the effects of health overall and the diet, how it lines up with you, the way, not just the way you feel, but I don't know that we ever talked about the immune system reaction. But yeah, 100%. You eat junk, you're gonna feel like junk. Where's the beef? The old lady it was Burger King, right?
That was I think was it Burger King. Remember Burger Chef? Did you have a Burger Chef in your area?
I did not. No.
I remember. I think it was in the 70s or very late 70s, obviously, because Burger Chef had like Star Wars promo.
Oh, sorry, Wendy's.
Oh yeah, Wendy's was the.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, they both called me. Yeah, you guys are fast food foodies. I wasn't.
So, out of all fast food, what do you like the best?
I mean, now or in the past?
I think now.
25-year-old me would have been like, probably McDonald's or whatever the cheapest, fattiest, greasiest thing was. I'm not big on fast food. I mean, I'll go into Arby's every once in a while. I'll get one of their market fresh sandwiches. I do enjoy those. Yeah. I'm sure they're still not the best thing, but
the only time I go into McDonald's is when they have like cool Happy Meal toys.
Right.
Hey, can I just buy the toy, please? I don't want a.
I'm sure they would let you. I'll bet you anything they would let you. If you went in there.
Oh yeah, I've always gone in there and just bought the toys. Like when they had the Smurfs that came out years ago, when the Smurf movie came out, I bought the whole line. But I would go in there just to buy the toy. Stand in line for 20 minutes. Hey, which Smurf do you have? All right, I don't have that one. I'll take it. $1.25. There you go.
That's funny. McDLT, G-Force is asking. I do hot side stays, hot, cold. Oh yeah, the split they would hand it to you with the commercial. Remember, is a BLT, and they had the lettuce and tomato on the one side, and they would give it to you. That was like their whole promotion was the hot side stays hot and the cold side stays cold.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't. I don't think I remember that.
They would give it to you with the can, the box open, so that it stayed that way, and then put it together.
Is it like going to what is it, Dairy Queen with the Furies? They always
where they turn them upside down. Yeah, that's funny too. Yeah, that freaked me out the first time they did that. I didn't know that was a thing, and drove through, and my daughter got a flurry, and they hand it through the window, and I'm like, are you out of your mind? Because he didn't do it inside. He stuck it out, and I think it was like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to do this. So it's literally, almost on top of my car window, and and I'm like, I'm freaking out. Like, you're out of your mind, dude.
That's funny.
But then it was pretty. Then of course, I had to do it as soon as I got it in my hand. I was like, well, that's pretty cool.
So we're back. So welcome back. Did you have besides being under the weather, did you have a nice Christmas?
Man, everybody called me out of it. Wendy's. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I associate beef with with Burger King, I guess. I wouldn't have thought, because I'm sorry, Wendy's patties are not that thick.
I like Wendy's better, I think.
Unless they've changed it. I mean, it's like I said, it's been a long time since I've been there. I will answer your question. I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry, Rolando.
Yeah.
Damn that, and I'll tell you what, that influenza A, whatever the heck that is, that's putting people down. I got some guys that I talked to at work that were just like, that's as bad as COVID.
We don't speak of that name here.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. What I meant to say was the Cooties 19. As Rolando.
The Cooties 19. It's funny too. My nephew, 3 years old, he was he quotes things from my videos. He watches my channel all the time. It's how kids are when they're like,
oh yeah,
they watch us shows. He likes to watch my channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
I said cooties in one of my videos, so he's all about like saying the word cooties. And I bought him for Christmas. I bought him the the games cooties.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought him that for Christmas. And I mentioned something about having a lazy eye. And he's at the store with my sister-in-law, and he's like, I can't do it because I have a lazy eye like Uncle Dean. So cute. You got to watch what you say, I mean, those aren't bad things, but I try to have a clean channel.
I did not know that. Did you see this? Is that true? There's no Arby's in Canada? Is that true? That's true? Do you remember, I want to say it was early 80s, and I don't know if this is like an urban legend or if this was actual truth, but the McDonald's had like a percentage of horse meat in their burgers.
No, I don't remember that.
You remember hearing
when
that?
Was that 90s?
80s. 80s. No, really? 80s. Oh yeah, this was way back, like way back. The good old styrofoam. Oh yeah, the styrofoam containers. That's what. Remember those? Before we're gonna kill the earth.
So Blue, Grimace is actually a taste bud. At least that's what I found on the internet, and the internet does not lie.
That's what yep. Nope, Orlando, it's not a mystery meat. It is very. Google says Grimace was a milkshake or a taste bud. That's a big difference between a milkshake or a taste bud.
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't look like a milkshake form, does he?
No. But I bet it would bring all the boys to the yard. My holiday, a purple tongue looking Grimace. My holidays, to answer your question about 5 minutes later, weren't the best, but we got by. How about you?
Yeah, it was decent for here. I got a PlayStation 5 for me and my son. So I've been live streaming Friday the 13th and a few other games with some of the boys in the hood.
Oh yeah, I did see your. I wondered. So I didn't realize you were on a PS5. I saw that you were.
I don't think it's. I know. Dave's Dimension can stream just about any game system. I think he can even stream the Wii. The guy's so good with electronics and stuff like that. But I couldn't figure out how to stream the Xbox, so I figured it'd be fun to play with everyone on the PS5. So Best Buy had them online. So
really?
I was like, I'll grab it before and it's been fun. I don't play that much because I don't really have a lot of time. I don't really have a lot of vacation time like some of these guys.
Oh, I don't need vacation time. I make it a daily priority. I
Really?
get home, I do my workout, and if I have time, unless there's some other, adulting task that needs to be done, I will make time for my PS4.
Really?
Go ahead.
Go on. You go.
I got my daughter a PS5. I got her one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I figured
did you put it in your toy room So you can.
No. I wasn't gonna feel right if I got one before she did. She has the older PS4 system, so I figured it was probably she was due for an upgrade, and I got lucky. I literally just I was making a Target run, and I just happened to look. Um, I got like a quick Google search. Just I typed in PS5. I don't even remember what I typed in for. I was looking for a game, I think. And you know how when you do the Google, like sometimes if you search a lot, it'll show you, especially if you buy a lot of stuff on there, it'll show you that it's in stock. It'll show up green under the description of what you're searching.
Oh,
That
really?
means
I didn't know
that
that.
means that yeah, so it'll show you like Best Buy, Target, Walmart, whatever. And if it's in green, it means it's in stock. And I was like, nah, that's not right. Something's screwed up, right? Their number system. And I saw Target was showing up in green for that system, and I was like, what? So I clicked on it, took me to the app, and like add to cart.
So was it in your local store, or did you have to wait for it to ship?
Literally, yeah. I don't even know. I don't even think they had hit this. It was one of those. I just really caught it at just the right time because their inventory had updated, right? But they hadn't even put it out yet. So they scanned it in, obviously, on the truck or however that works. And then, I just happened to see it because by the time I got to the store to pick mine up, the rest of them were gone, obviously.
I did a kind of a what do you call it? A Christmas story type of move, I'll call it. So my son, he's more of an Xbox player. A lot of his friends play Xbox. But the month of December, he was like, "Hey, I kind of would like to play the God of War game."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, that's only on the PlayStation." He's like, "Oh, really? I thought it was Xbox too." I said, "No, that's only PS5." So I was like, "Okay, so I want a PS5. He wants to play some games on PS5, so I'll grab that for Christmas. That'll be a big Christmas present for both of us, but it'll be in my room." All right. So he wanted to get the new Xbox also. So after we opened all our presents and stuff like that, probably an hour later after opening the stockings and stuff like that, I said, "Hey, Owen, can you go grab my slippers in my room in the closet?" So he goes in the room, and there's another box in there, and it was the new Xbox S for him. So it was kind of like the Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah.
So
Everything
he
else
was,
is thinking that's it. I didn't get my Red Ryder.
I think, yeah. So that was
That's
fun.
awesome.
Hey, John, good to see you.
John, man, it's been a
It's
long time.
JJ. No, he put the John Joker aside for a bit, so he is known as JJ now.
Oh yes.
He's like Prince. He's just going to be a symbol soon.
The
Love you, John.
the artist formerly known as John Joker. JJ.
I love the you have the is that the Sentinel behind you?
Oh, yep. That's the universe one, the short one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
the
that's a
12
good
inch.
one still.
They're 14 inch.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love sound effects.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I kind of thought that Galactus was going to talk too, but he just lights up.
Oh, there's no voice in it?
No. Unless there's a battery compartment I missed somewhere.
It would have been cool if you could put in like a like Bluetooth or something like that. Have some like an app.
A Galactus Bluetooth speaker.
So you can put like voices and stuff in through it.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
I think you could play music, and the light on his helmet and his eyes and his chest could
disco lights coming out of his shooting out of his head with the spiral. Put him in the center of a room and just dance around him.
Just go Galactus, the dance floor eater of dance floors.
Yeah.
Devourer of dance floors. Sorry.
So you want to talk a little bit of pickups and then talk fitness, or do you want to talk a little bit of fitness first?
We can do pickups. I'm still geeking out over the Xbox thing that you did. That's pretty cool. You got the S. That's the digital, right?
Yeah, I got the S because he's not too big on like 4K and things like that. I think that's pretty much one of the big difference is the S is not 4K. It's only 1080p.
Oh, I thought it was 4K.
I don't think so.
I think the S is 4K. The other one's 8.
Really?
Isn't it? Well, the PS5 is. PS5 is supposed to be 8.
Oh, I
Well,
didn't
I
know
don't.
that.
I don't know that you would be able to take advantage of that. I don't. I mean,
Yeah, right.
can you imagine what? I mean, the size of television that you'd have to really take advantage of having the clarity of a 8K. Because they say, like, at least I remember reading years ago that, like, when they switched to the 4K, like, you have to have a TV that's over 40 plus inches to
Yeah,
even
anything like 32-inch TV, you don't get the advantage for a 4K. It doesn't look
right,
you don't really
right.
notice the big difference.
So if the same theory spreads to the 8K, I can't imagine
I
you'd
wonder.
have to have a 75 you'd have to have a 75-inch TV to take
And I've
advantage of
seen some. You ever drive by like someone's house and their whole living room's lit up, and you look in the window and it's like this massive TV that takes up the entire wall.
Yeah, I like to creep and stop and stare and see what they're watching and try to figure out if I know
How
the
do you not
show.
look?
How could
What
you?
game are they
Yeah, that's
playing?
what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, but if your window's open, you're gonna sport that big of a TV in your window. I'm gonna stop and look and see what you're watching because I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
don't know about stop, but I'm gonna drive by and take a glance.
Oh, drive by really slow. Well, we
Hey, why
see
does
it in
that
the
car keep
neighborhood.
going back and forth?
We had. So
And
I don't
he's
know if I
eating popcorn.
he's he's that guy's back in the middle of the road again, and now he's got a bag of popcorn. You know what? You know what I think they should do? They should spit out like a radio signal so we can pull up in their driveway and watch it like the old drive up or the drive-in movie theater, and
The
we could
drive-in
tune
movie.
into an AM channel coming out of their TV,
Yeah,
and they could
like
just
people
charge.
do that with Christmas lights, don't they?
Do they? Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's a couple displays
I
in
don't know
town
how they
like that.
do that though. How do you do that? I don't even answer that. It's going to be way too long because there's got to be some technical way to do it, right?
Oh, I can't wait for the 1 million K. Yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah,
So yeah,
that's
any pickups?
so not. I
Any?
mean, it's been rough, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I did get actually. I'll show you my two most recent. 'Cause everything else is pretty much either opened, displayed, or buried away in my boxes. But I did get this one I posted on Twitter, which I thought was funny because I thought I accomplished something great yesterday. Because this is
Yeah.
I've never
What's
seen this anywhere near any place in our area. It's the Viper Python version, the Target. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's Target exclusive or not, but if it would
I think they
focus,
are.
yeah. So it's that guy, Python Patrol.
I did a
I
tour.
really
I think
like.
they had like 30 of them.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not huge on repaints. Which essentially it is. They didn't do. And I looked at. I have the original Viper, and I side by sided it, and I'm like, they didn't even add the scarf. Everything else is pretty much the exact same thing. But I do remember having this. So I did. I know this was one of the originals. So they did do a Python Patrol, if I remember right. And I did like that version. So I was just like, yeah, it's one that I'll get. But
Yeah, I like them. I have a bat. That's the only GI Joe I have.
I love that bat. Yeah.
But I like the bat because it reminds me of like $6 Million Man, Maskatron and stuff like that. You know, with the changeable hands and things like
Oh
that. So
yeah. But that was so funny when I started seeing AJ and Ways of the Sith. Like, oh yeah, they have like cases of them lined up on their shelves,
yeah,
and I'm like, I had to I had to catch him on a truck day and have this guy pull it out of the back for me to give you an idea of how hard they are to find. We have, I know I've said this before, in my area they have these things go like crazy, like all of those troop builders. You cannot find a soldier, a trooper, an officer. I mean, it's very rare. It's very rare. The only one that's flooded was that bat variant, and that's it.
and
Everything
is
else,
that Target?
yeah,
Yeah,
everything
when I
else
went to
is.
Target, they had a whole like end cap loaded with them, with
That's crazy.
both versions. I don't even know because again, I don't in and I'm like I said, I'm kind of glad I don't collect G.I. Joe because I have so many awesome figures that I would, and I don't have the space for it, but they don't have any connection, but they do look cool.
Oh yeah,
really cool.
The giant TV. Yep, that's a small house with the little. That's usually what it is. The big picture window in front.
A crappy car, and they got this giant TV. I have a 92-inch pull-down screen, so I use those for like big drive-in movie type of stuff in this room. That's why I have the movie theater seats right here.
Oh yeah, you got a projector behind you, right? Don't you?
Yeah, it's a projector right above my head, and the projector itself is right there.
I looked into those. That's actually that's not a bad idea. Duffman says 85-inch TV is too big. I agree, but it would be cool if it was. I mean, it's too big because it would take up too much room in my house. But if I had something like what you got,
or you just paint a wall. You just have one wall that's not. You don't have furniture in front of it, and just paint the wall like white, and it looks really good. Just for like a movie type of
movie day. Yeah, I don't know if I'd play video games or something on it, but for a movie experience.
Yeah, when it's over like 50 inches, you actually, if you're playing a video game, you actually have to turn your head to play it and look around.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, but this is a 3D projector, which is pretty cool. So watching a 3D movie.
Oh really?
On that is pretty good. Yeah, I bought that years ago at Best Buy when 3D was still a thing.
Yeah.
And I think I got it for I think it was like 1,200, not 12,000, but so 1,200 for that back in the day now, which isn't too bad for
no.
A 3D 10, I think it's 1080p. I don't think it's not a 4K.
That's cool, Gap. Did you post a picture of it, man? G-Force's targets had an end cap of Outback Vipers and Bats that were gone within a week. So see, I mean, he's got collectors in his area too.
Thanks, Gap. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be nice if you guys can hit that like button. That'd be awesome.
That's the only other thing I got. I know he's been out for a while, but it's $31.49 at Target, right? This was a deluxe figure, which I'm using air quotes because I don't think it's really worthy. But $9.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, they had the Spider Mando, I think, on clearance too. I didn't know he was on clearance, but I think I seen him because I rewatched one of my toy hunts, and I saw him in the background. But I already have one, so I wouldn't have purchased him anyways. But he was on clearance too.
Now that one I probably would. I wasn't. That's another one of those. I wasn't gonna get it. And I know you and I and G-Force were just talking about the clearance stuff, but $9, and I didn't have that one yet. That was a no-brainer. That was like, I grabbed it.
I won. I think I don't. Maybe it wasn't that one. I won one of them from Steve-O's.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah. Entertainment Earth New Year's clearance, and also the Batman sign. Oh, okay, cool. Gonna do a video. Just keep a lookout for that. Blue says that Outback, that Outback is hit or miss, man. If people that got it loved it, I was just talking about the variants, and I don't remember. And I'm not saying that it wasn't there. It probably was a figure, but I don't remember an old man Outback from my childhood or from my original collections. So it is a fantastic figure. It's a great figure that did a great job, but I have no attachment to it. So
yeah, Outback looks awesome.
Yeah, I not because I don't want the figure, just I gotta watch my money.
Yeah, I see occasionally I get a good pop out on 3D, but I do have one eye is weaker than the other. So for 3D to work really good, you have to have equal vision in both eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or really good eyesight to get the best possible 3D. But I've had occasions where I bought I was at Best Buy and I was looking at the 3D TV, and it was one of the passive ones, which passive is the 3D glasses that you get at the movie theaters. So they're not battery operated; they're just those. And I'm looking at it, and fish is literally about 3 feet out of the TV. And I was blown away. I'm like, I have to get this. And I bought the TV. I brought it home, put the same movie on, and I didn't get the same effect. And I'm like, what did they do different? Is it the lighting in your room? I think the planets have to align perfectly for me to get the 3D. It has to have perfect lighting and stuff like that. But I do get the depth, and I enjoy it. So.
But not that in your face.
Yeah, it was only happened a few times where I've had it, so it was like literally coming out of the TV.
Duffman, have you done anything with VR? Because that'll trip you out, man. If you I ended up getting that was one of my Christmas presents from my wife, was the PlayStation, the PSVR.
Oh, cool.
I absolutely love it, man. I mean, I'm not kidding you. The first game I popped in was Rush of Blood, and it's a rail shooter. I literally screamed because it was. I mean, it's a horror game more or less, and I'm coming through the. It's just so it's like you're there, and the sound and everything, and this thing just jumped out at the side of me, and it I mean, I'm literally like I jumped back in my chair.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Brandon, how you doing, man?
Hey, Brandon, good to see you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I was playing some PlayStation 5 with Brandon, I think last week. It's fun. It's fun to get together with everyone.
Heck yeah. What were you playing?
I think I think they were playing Call of Duty. So I can actually just sit there and watch them play. I can screen share.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have it at the time, and I just watched them play.
I gotta see. I think I've got him on there. If I see him on, I'll have to pop on. Brian Myers.
Yeah, I gotta get your gamer tag or whoever. So
sometimes Rolando said the 3D doesn't work with one eye, and Duffman says sometimes it doesn't work with two.
Yeah.
Wednesday was so good. Yes, Wednesday.
Hey, Tara.
You see that? Brian Myers, by the way, hello. And he just finished binge watching Wednesday.
Yeah, I watched Wednesday. I enjoyed it, but I think it was a little too long. I think they could have shortened it up a bit, don't you? Do you feel they dragged it on a little too much?
I mean, I think most of Netflix and the Disney Plus shows are kind of stretched out to make a season. So I think it's par for the course,
I didn't know that was the original Wednesday. I didn't know. I was watching it at work and during lunch, and one of the guys came in and said, "That's Christina Ricci." And I was like, "What? That's not her, is it?" It didn't. She looks totally different.
Yeah. Well, she's virtually ageless. I mean, granted, she doesn't look anything like she did as Wednesday, but like as a woman, Christina Ricci's, like, you look back through her last 20 years and she doesn't look any different.
Yeah. Yeah, Tara agrees.
Oh, the Rocketeer would have been cool. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Rocketeer. Oh, I'd like to revisit that movie. I haven't seen that movie in years. Was the original Rocketeer back in the day in 3D?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I have the original Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D. Ooh. And it's the new technology 3D. And I tell you, that is one of the best 3D movies.
So good morning, Gary.
Hey, Gary, good to see you. I'm enjoying your toy hunts, Gary.
Is that what you were playing? Battlefront 2?
Yeah, I think they're right.
Yeah. I have a buddy of mine that wanted me to get that. It's supposed to be playing, hopefully.
Ooh, nice.
Working on Dave's Dimensions Ghostbusters Firehouse. Oh, yeah. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I can log into my stuff on my computer to check it out.
Yeah, you wouldn't recognize Christina Ricci, like I said, from the Addams Family now. Yeah, you'd have to be really into. You would have had to have followed her career. You know what I mean?
Well, what's the last thing she's done?
I mean, she's in a lot of stuff. Actually, she was in Monster. It was I want to say it was an Amazon Prime movie.
What was it called?
I'm trying to remember, man. Give me a second. I think it was Monstrous or something like that. But it was not very well received.
Yeah, let me show you a few pickups. It's getting late.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so speaking of Creature from the Black Lagoon, I showed this at another stream, but my daughter got me this poster. I love the creature.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, that's super cool. I like it because it's small. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I just gotta, I think I want to put it, I don't want to put it on the wall just like this. I want to put it in some kind of frame.
It was Monstrous is the name of the movie.
She got me a Garbage Pail Kid poster. This is a vintage from 1986.
It looks like a pack of cards.
Yeah, it's a giant poster, and you don't know what poster you're getting. And check out this poster.
Garbage Pail.
Let me pull me up big.
Cola.
Yeah, how cool is that?
All natural. You'll never drink anything else. GPK.
Drinking out of the toilet.
Oh God! I didn't.
Isn't that awesome?
She's crazy good.
I don't know if I want to hang it up because I love it just like that. I like it in here. I don't know. I'm still debating on it. That's what's the problem about being a like an inbox collector or in package collector, you know.
Yeah.
And my wife bought me. I don't know if you can see him. Where is he? He's way over there. Is he there? Let me go grab him. I'll grab him. But this is super cool. So this is Chewbacca from the holiday special.
Ha!
So that's cool. I love that.
Oh, that's
great.
Get
this from the Disney store.
I was just getting ready to say, where did you find that, or where did she find that?
And you can actually get a robe, like a bed robe, or night, whatever you want to call it, and just like this. And they have t-shirts and some cool merch for this holiday special chili, which I'm actually surprised that you know, I thought, well, I know George Lucas didn't want to have anything to do with this anymore, but
Really?
Disney does.
Anything they can sell, right? Hey, thanks, Rolando, for posting up those links, man.
You saw this on my channel, right?
Yes. Not jealous at all.
So Mr. B's still looking for this. Ed. But this came with the chair, which is pretty cool.
Man, that is awesome. And it wasn't, if I remember right, there wasn't that much more to get that deluxe set, was it?
Yeah, it was kind of. But he doesn't have the holster.
Oh, he doesn't have the compartment?
I don't think so, unless I'm missing a button. I wonder why they give it a whole new mold.
The other version does, yeah.
Yeah. And then Ed.
Actual life day robe. And that, man, I had it in my hand. Is that,
sorry.
It didn't feel very heavy in the box. Is it light?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Is it hollow? Does it feel hollow? Like those legs aren't solid, the body's not solid?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, it's got electronics, so it can't be solid.
Yeah, I mean, it looks freaking amazing regardless.
It's heavier than RoboCop.
Well, I would hope.
You're right, you know, but so it's not too hollow.
What's
cool about the legs is the legs actually like.
Yep, that's what I was going to ask. Do the legs extend, and the feet claw things, do they articulate?
No, the claws don't. The toes don't articulate. But you do have the wings. So when he fell down the stairs, these were flapping back and forth. So that's and these spin, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Mine doesn't do that.
So I like it. It's pretty decent. At Best Buy, I had reward money from buying the PS5 and the Xbox and stuff. So I got him for $10.
Hey, why not?
Ponda Baba. So I do have Dr. Ezeban or whatever his name is.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I always wanted to get Ponda Baba with him because I don't collect a lot of the Black Series, but there are a couple that I absolutely love. And you got to get a band member. I thought about getting multiple band members, but then it starts to get a little when you start. I don't know. It was tempting to get more than one for $10.
You almost got to, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So the Tiger Force Outback was an international figure. That's why, because I didn't remember seeing it, but oh, George.
So 16 for George. He was on clearance on sale.
Can't beat that.
Best Buy. Well, this is a Best Buy exclusive, I think, right?
I'd get that NECA 2-pack of Last of Us if I could find it, Gary.
I saw it at the store. Why would you get that?
Probably. See, it's Ellie and yeah.
I think
probably.
it was $65 for that 2-pack.
Oh, then never mind. No.
I did pull the trigger, man. They brought it down to $10.
$10, yeah. I got She-Ra too. I couldn't resist it.
For 16, I was like, I don't really, but for $10, it's kind of like.
That's how I felt about that Boba Fett, man. I mean, Blue Harvest is here. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Mark. And then She-Ra.
There's $9.99 or $10.
Yeah, $10. And then I do want to get the 40th anniversary He-Man just to go with it a little bit, I guess. But the packaging's cool in the back, huh? Look at that. How does Hordak look? Oh, Hordak looks cool. Look at that. Box art in the back.
Yeah, that She-Ra art does look pretty good.
I didn't even really notice the box art until now. Yeah, that's awesome. That Skeletor is pretty cool too. Did you see that Skeletor in the back?
Is that the God Skeletor, or is that some
No, that's a different one. I haven't seen these other ones here. Who is that? Catra, Skeletor, Zodiac, and then they have He-Man, and that looks like Prince Adam, right? He-Man. That one right
there. Sure. Is that the Dolph Lundgren version?
No. Are you gonna get that one?
What?
Dolph Lundgren version?
Is there one?
They're coming out with the movie ones. They're coming out with Skeletor.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
That is freaking awesome.
Skeletor looks like the one from the movie, but He-Man doesn't look like Dolph Lundgren. And that's pretty much it. It's been slow. I've been backing off because, you know how it is. The holiday times gets a little expensive. So.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't have much either. Couldn't find that 40th anniversary He-Man yesterday to save my life.
Really? They had a ton at my place. $10. Those were $10, and He-Man's still 10. I thought he would have dropped down a little bit more because I think He-Man was cheaper than those guys. I think those guys were like 32 originally.
29, yeah.
Or was it 29?
Over by us, yeah, that's what it was. It's still, I mean, they're hit or miss because like one Target that I went to, there was only one that was clearance. And then I went to the other one, and then that She-Ra was on clearance, and the Hordak was on clearance, but it was gone. And then at the other one, the Hordak was still full price. So was King Grayskull.
Did you scan them? Because I've been at a Target, at another Target, and they had no clearance stickers on them. But when I scanned it, it came up as clearance.
Well, I don't know. I may have to go back out there.
Yeah, so I would scan it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that they're not high on my list, but if it's $10, I don't know.
I know, right? It's hard to pass. I mean, if anything, it's good for giveaways, or if somebody else is looking for something, or custom points of articulation challenge or something like that.
Oh yeah, custom. Yeah.
You never know what the future brings when it comes to collecting.
Blue, you sporting a fanny pack? I saw Mo2 Panther and Thundercat at Ollie's. Really? Thundercat at Ollie's?
Yeah, I wish we had a. Hey, Brian. I wish we had an Ollie's.
Yeah. Man, ours is. Yeah, I don't know if they're all like this, but the one by us is so small. It's like tripping over people just to get in there. It's okay. You got some good deals, but yeah, it's just you can't go on a busy day. I can't handle it. I got anxiety just going in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, if you go in there on a Saturday, man, you're literally like you got to shimmy past people.
And you got like 30 people with cameras videotaping their channel.
I don't think.
Have you ever walked into a store and somebody's doing a video?
I assumed he meant cringe or a battle cat. Yeah. Hashtag POA. No, I have not. Have you?
No, just me.
Just you?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I know. I mean, unless they're really, really sneaky about it. I mean, like I said, I've run into plenty of collectors shopping, but nobody that's doing a video that I've seen.
Oh, Gary, you'll get to 500. That's for sure. Your
Definitely,
toy
man.
hunts are fantastic, man.
Yeah, Rolando, you got. I assume he was on the list there. You got his link up, right?
Yeah. So I think shorts help out a bit. I don't know if people that watch shorts also watch channel. I don't know, but I get a good amount of subscribers from shorts, and I enjoy doing shorts.
I don't know how all that works.
Yeah, I don't. I just do what I like. I don't really whatever happens, you know. I just don't do it like I won't do sub for sub and things like that unless I like your channel. If I like your channel, I'll sub to you. If I don't like your channel, I'm not gonna sub.
Yeah, I remember when I first started, I got hit up for a lot of that too, and
Yeah.
like I had no, if it's something that's I'm interested in, yeah, absolutely, but I'm probably already following you.
I had one person early on is they sent me, hey, I just subbed to your channel. I have 2 channels. Can you sub to my channels? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I subbed, and then I went to their channel to check it out. And it was like, I don't even remember. It was like garbage. It wasn't even anything to do with toys or anything. And I was like, so I unsubbed to him and I messaged them. I said, your channel is nothing that I'm interested in. So sorry. And he's like, okay, I'm going to unsub to you. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, thanks, G-Force. There's Gary's. We'll get him up there.
Left Coast, I was always sub to you, man. When he was coming up to 1,000 subs, I unsub to him so I could be the 1,000 sub. I think I was funny. Like 999.
And watch,
dude. I've been a fan of Left Coast channel for a long time.
Can we just put you on loop and then just leave it?
Yeah. Don't worry about the hours, man. They'll come. Don't worry about it.
Just that's not all it's cracked up to be anyway.
Yeah. I mean, even still, even if you get monetized, it's like you probably won't even. I won't make any money. I don't think, because you have to make at least, I think it's $100 before they pay you. Like you'll get like $60 out of the 100, but if you make anything less than that, you get nothing. They keep it.
Really?
So if you made $60, they keep it. At least that's what I heard. But yeah. I'm just, everything's like it's like dude games, man. They keep changing the rules. Right when you think you're just about to win, they change. Oh, what? I'm like, oh, good. I got 1,000 subs. I can get monetized. What? I need 4,000 watch hours. When did this come?
All right, have fun with the Legos, man. See you, G-Force.
Oh yeah, see you, G. Yeah, we got a few moments.
He's losing. Yeah. I don't think you can lose watch hours.
Yeah, you do lose. It's within a 12-month period.
Oh, it's rolling.
Yeah, so after that, it just and shorts don't count and things like that. There's because I have well over 4,000 watch hours, but only half of them are counted because of whatever commercials.
They were shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a Duke Games rule.
If you're not enjoying it, then don't do it. If you enjoy it, then I guess it doesn't matter, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
I just wanted if I can make enough money to pay for StreamYard,
that's worth it right there.
Yeah, because I pay $10 a month for this StreamYard because this is such high tech. For the extra 10, we get the duck taken away. I think the duck is no longer underneath StreamYard. And that's for $10 a month. I want the duck back though. You know me and ducks. So yeah, today at 1:00 Eastern time on the Super Awesome Geek Show, head on over because he is, but I am co-hosting with him. Is this the second annual, or has he done Jeopardy Challenge more than once before? Anyways, we're at 1:00. We're doing the Jeopardy Challenge, and this is going to be week 1, and I think it's going to go on for a couple of months. So if you want to be part of it, hit him up, and maybe you can be a contestant on the Super Awesome Jeopardy Challenge.
Super Awesome Jeopardy.
I got to work on my game host voice. Hey everyone, welcome to the Super Awesome Geek Show Jeopardy Challenge. How was that?
I did good. Sounded great.
It was good. He just lost some subs.
Blue says you just lost some. Blue says shorts are going to be monetized next month.
Oh, no kidding. Will I get back monetized? Because I have a ton.
Left Coast has a channel. Jeopardy, awesome. There it is. Yeah, Orlando.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about resolutions?
Yeah, and before we go to that, you should go on the Jeopardy Challenge because you'll have a good time. So I want you to be on there, Dan.
You said 1:00?
It's at 1:00, but hit him up for another time to be a contestant. Right now we already there's
you've already got a full.
Okay. Yeah, this week we already have like 3 or 4 contestants, but hit him up and you can possibly be on the challenge, the Jeopardy Challenge. It's fun.
Sounds fun. And there's the link for today's, I assume.
So yeah, today's fitness topic is resolutions, good or bad? Dan, go first.
So resolutions are great inspiration for some and can make a pivotal change in a healthy lifestyle or a healthy change or whatever. However, it's still got to be something that you're willing to commit to. You cannot be unrealistic with your expectations. You have to set something that you're going to do and you know that you're going to stay consistent with. How do you know that? Because if you start off and you're like, oh, I'm going to do this and this, and I'm going to diet, I'm going to exercise.
Yeah.
And then, 2 weeks in, you're like, this is a lot of work.
Baby steps.
Yeah. So, small steps, small chunks, don't try to do too much and be consistent with it. That's the best advice that I can give is, don't, like I said, don't overdo it. And here's probably one of the most important parts. Don't get discouraged if you don't see a result in like a month, because big change, especially if you're trying to make a big change, it's going to take a while.
And look, visual change is a little bit different than how you feel change. So if you're feeling better, what does Billy Crystal say? It's better to look good than to feel good, or something like that. Remember that Saturday Night Live?
Sure.
But it's better to feel good than to look good, I'll say. So yeah, I think baby steps is. I think a resolution. The word resolution is probably not the best term to use when it comes to that. I would say goals. I think goals would probably be a better word to use. So your goal is to focus on eating a little bit better and things like that. And again, I'd say a little bit better. I wouldn't say okay, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to eat pizza again. I'm never going to do this again. No, baby steps. Baby steps is the best way to do anything. And if you trip and fall up, you get back up and you keep going. Yeah. So same thing with fitness. I mean, baby steps. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat better a little bit. And then after I start feeling a little bit better, I'm going to start exercising a little bit. So maybe wait another month and then, don't put too much on your plate at once. Baby steps. So resolution, the word to me, resolutions can always be a disappointment and a discouragement and things like that. So I would just set goals. Say, okay, I want to start eating better this year. So I'm going to focus on eating something because I choose to eat it, not because it's in front of me.
New Year's goals. Or just a health goal.
Health goal.
Lifestyle goal, whatever. Yep. Whether it's not eating pizza every week and going down to once every other.
Yeah, exactly. Or just have like Friday is pizza night.
Sure.
And that's it. But the rest of the week, I'm going to eat perfect. I'm going to eat good all the rest of the week, or at least better, Try to meal prep before. When Super John started his stream at 7:00 this morning, I got up, I put the stream on, I listened in the background, I fired up the grill outside, I cooked the chicken, I made the rice, I made my protein DeanO pancakes. So when 9:00 came, no excuses. My meals are all done. I sit down with Dan and you guys, we talk toys and fitness, and the rest of the day is just hanging out, maybe do some toy hunting, play some video games. No excuses. Try to get it done early. Right, Dan?
And get it over with, man.
Yeah.
Toy hunts are a great way to get moving. Yep. A couple of steps.
Especially if you find something good. Yeah. Try to do the victory.
The victory lunge.
Victory knee raise.
Yes. Right? Oh, lunge with the knee raise. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to bring that back.
I think you should.
I should.
That was one of my favorites.
I don't think my back can handle it anymore.
You got this.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I've slacked a bit this holiday season, and I'm just like everybody else here. I've slacked the holiday. We have sweets. We eat a little bit, not as good. So the new year, I'm focused. I got my meal preps all set, and I'm getting back on track.
Yeah, I rage sweeted.
My wife's like, who ate all these chocolates?
I did this. I was like, I got a pumpkin pie because I was so mad because I didn't get pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. None of the dinners that I went to, nobody had pumpkin pie.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and then over the holidays, everybody was sick, so we couldn't go anywhere. So I got one at the grocery store, and I made my own, and I dang near KO'd the thing myself. I think my wife had.
I had to go out Thanksgiving morning to get a pumpkin pie. I think it was Thanksgiving morning to get a pumpkin pie because we had one at the house, but something happened. Like the chicken leaked onto the pumpkin pie.
Oh no!
So my wife was like in tears that morning. So I bolted over to Hannaford, and they had one pumpkin pie left.
One left.
It wasn't the prettiest pumpkin pie, but it was a pumpkin pie. It was like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Nobody wanted it because it didn't look that pretty, but it still tastes good.
The rejected pumpkin pie.
All right, so if you guys want to head over to Lego Studs, Salacious Rum channel, and watch the boys build some Lego and talk. And that started at 10:00, and I think that goes on to noontime. And then at 1:00 on the Super Awesome Geek Show is the Jeopardy Challenge. And thank you all for joining us. I got to practice my game, my host voice.
Yeah, we don't want that. Gary's wolves or wild dogs coming back.
Oh. Yeah, so this was fun. So thanks for hanging out with us, guys. And we'll end it with, let's see, what do we have here? All right, we'll end it with this. So Dan, do you have any packages coming?
It's Sunday. It's unlikely, but possible.
I was supposed to get a package, and it said it was out for delivery yesterday from the United States Postal Service, right?
Yeah.
and because I ordered 2 30-packs, so 60 display stands for my wrestling figures from Ringside Collectibles, and a Mr. T retro figure from Ringside Collectibles. And it didn't show up, so I was hoping to change up my display, but yeah, so maybe today I'll get a knock on the door, and hopefully it's going to be. Take care, everyone.
See you guys.
See ya.